What's up, everybody?
What's going on, guys?
Yo.
Good evening.
Happy to be here once again.
Likewise. Hell yeah, let's do this.
Man, under a pandemic, quarantine, how's everyone handling it?
It's going all right. I was pretty bored for a while, but then I started taking advantage of, like, what could I be doing with my time, you know? Am I suffering too much?
I don't know, man. I feel like if I have to jerk off one more time, I feel like my dick's going to fall off, man. That's like...
And then you got to come up with even more excuses because everybody's home all the time. Like, you got to get away from people. And
Right.
you live with a bunch of people.
Right, and also my sex game's not on point, so now girls really have an excuse to not want to have sex with me.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it lasts even less long, you know?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
What about replying to text though? They really have no excuses for that.
Yeah, that's just not happening.
Dude, I feel like I discovered what depression is, honestly. Being like stuck in the house for so long, then me breaking my fucking leg not too long after that. Because before I could at least go out and play ball, you know what I'm saying? And now it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
It's fucking depressing.
Now you're just worthless, Jamal.
That's exactly how I felt. And
It's okay, man. No judgment. We like you.
hey, I like myself.
You're all right. You're
Oh
all right.
yeah.
You're all
man.
right.
It was just crazy. It was a new experience. I'm sure a lot of people dealt with it in different ways for sure.
No, absolutely, man.
Yeah, a lot of people say that keeping everybody inside may have ended up being worse than just keeping the jobs
That's
open.
true. With being inside, we're not exposing ourselves to these germs and all that actually help our immune system.
Or you're not getting the sun and you're
the
not
sun
getting
and all that.
vitamin D
Yeah,
and
exactly.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys think this, when this is over, do you think you guys are gonna have like a different view of life, like a different appreciation level?
Oh yeah,
as
I
far
think
as-
so. Throughout the whole world, it's a new situation and all that, and so it's really changing a lot of things, and we don't know how to handle stuff like this. Yeah, it's weird to think though that with social aspects and gatherings,
Definitely an eye opener.
yeah, it's gonna make us think. It's not only making us live differently, but like how to manage this new type of lifestyle and all that, because everything's changing and it could be permanent, or a lot of things could be permanent. A lot of things become obsolete now, and but benefit to the corporations though. They're still thriving.
It's crazy, man. I mean, no vaccines, no cures for it, man. Like, there's people washing fruits with bleach.
There are people washing fruits.
I heard about that.
with
Yeah.
bleach.
So what is it? What happened?
Well, there was an article on Fox News that the CDC put out a survey to a number of people, and 40% of them came back and said they were washing their damn fruit with disinfectant.
Wow. You think that comes after Trump's speech when he included the whole, when he joked about the
injecting Lysol?
Yeah.
I think it has to have something to do
Probably,
with it.
yeah.
At least something to do
Exactly.
with it. I mean,
Mhm.
there's always idiots that would have done it anyway.
Anyways, yeah.
But God,
That's just not common sense.
No.
that is not common sense. I mean, just the smell of that stuff and
Dude.
to put it on something you're going to eat. I
And
mean,
it's gonna absorb in. Like, what happened to water?
I mean,
It's not good enough anymore.
I think at that point people just wanted to die.
Wow.
As dark as that goes.
Yeah, I mean, you want to murder somebody, fill up their pear with a bunch of bleach before they know
Inject
it.
it.
Right, yo.
Give them the pear, and they're gonna die.
I think-
That's it.
It's like
I think
Snow White, man.
Not only is it not going to help you against the virus, you're going to die.
I think they know though, wouldn't they? They take their body and like, oh, this something doesn't taste right. It doesn't taste like a
I mean,
pear.
yeah, I mean the fruits can absorb that. You
Yeah,
know what I
imagine
mean?
the taste of the fruit when you've got Clorox bleach. I mean, my God.
Yeah, I'd say that's not really that surprising, in our climate nowadays. Yeah, any other news stories?
Just read about this guy in England, Archie McPherson, who is now in jail for 3 months for licking dogs' asses in a public park. He's banned from every public park in his hometown
Jesus.
for licking dogs' asses.
Rimming dog.
Rimming dogs.
And then Archie, it sounds like, someone that would.
Yeah, yeah.
Even his last name.
Wow. And how was he caught? Like, how was it this...
It didn't say how he was caught, but can you imagine like being the cop that was called over there and,
Right.
and interviewing
No.
people about this?
Right.
And then how much responsibility is it of the dog owners? Like, how do you just let your dog get rimmed? when you're
Exactly,
not-
yeah.
you're
Like,
not-
are they partially at fault?
It's so awkward they
And
don't
it-
want to say anything.
And another thing is that their dog's on a leash. Their dog's in front of them.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just...
I think at that point, it's a conspiracy. They're actually in on it.
right. They're actually in your eyesight.
Exactly.
And you're just sitting there and someone's licking your dog's ass.
It's like if that's the case, who's the weird one? So is multiple dogs' asses, or is it one dog? He got caught. got?
I don't know. I think one is enough for the crime.
Definitely.
For sure. But like any videos or anything taken, not like I want to know. However, though, if there is a video in front of me right now, I would watch it for sure.
I would watch
100%.
that.
I would
Easy.
watch it.
I almost judge you if you didn't watch it.
I'd watch it for reactions.
Exactly.
Of the surrounding people.
Exactly.
Tell me, wouldn't you just scroll to the comments just to see what people?
Oh yeah,
what
no,
people
for
say
the
sure.
right away
comment
sometimes?
section
Oh,
is
yeah.
golden.
Hell yeah, that's what I do. I go straight down there and laugh my ass off. Then watch the video.
But is licking the dog ass bestiality? You're not penetrating it.
But it's still bestiality. It's still a sexual act.
Yeah.
You
My
know?
thing is,
Yeah.
how would you prove it though? That's the only way to prove it.
Prove what? Prove what?
A person licking a dog's ass at a park.
If
You know what I mean?
there was
So
video.
you have no choice to exactly.
Unless there was
So-
a cop near the park and just saw that some dude licking the dog's ass.
Mhm.
And he's like, I should probably arrest that guy.
Yeah.
He's like, nah.
That's like the cop is witnessing the first dog that gets his ass licked, and then watches the guy go to 2 more dogs, and the cop's like, all right, I guess I'll start doing something now.
All right, third is a charm.
You know what? If this guy stops right now, I'll let him go. Nope, dude. Keeps doing it.
Did anybody ask the dog how it felt about this?
Exactly.
Maybe it liked it. I mean,
Honestly, it probably did. And then when he saw the guy getting arrested, they were like, "Oh, god damn it!" and
All
their
the
dog,
dogs are lining up.
they start protesting. They start protesting against the cops. Lick my ass. Lick
he's
my
the
ass.
only one that would do it to us.
Free Archie. Oh my
And
god.
as soon as he gets out of jail, he can just leave that town and go to any other public place. And it's just parks, too. that
Yeah,
he's
so what
banned
was it?
from.
He was banned from the parks just in the city?
All public parks in the city of Bolton, England. And so,
Whole parks in the city was that 2 parks, 3 parks.
yeah, it
But-
might, actually, as small as England towns can be, yeah, it might not be that too many parks, but that just makes it even easier to go to the next town.
That's
and-
what I'm saying. Exactly.
And
You would
lick
think
another dog's ass.
you would think that they would, expand the perimeter. You know.
But even if he did afterwards, how would you know it's him? Like, how would someone know that, yo, that's the guy who licks asses? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose in his hometown he's going to be pretty well known after that.
He
I mean,
definitely
Oh,
will
yeah,
know
for
after
sure.
that. But I mean, but dogs aren't just at parks.
Right, dogs are everywhere.
He'll be at PetSmart.
Yeah,
Mhm.
pets. If
Yes,
there's
I want
PetSmart
that
in
dog.
England, he's there. You know he's there.
Oh yeah, you know he's going to the pound.
yeah.
You know he's going, especially the dogs that. Sorry that they do this, but especially the dogs they have to put down a few days. Give them one good ass licking before they have to put them down.
I guess he just doesn't want maybe he doesn't own a dog. He doesn't want the commitment of owning a dog. So
He just goes and just gets
he wants
his
the
fix.
thrill of like dogs in the wild.
He
you know?
goes he goes to like adoption centers or like pounds, whoever's working there, and it's like, oh yeah, so you trying to adopt a dog? And he's like, yeah. Sure. You can say that. Can I see this kennel over here? You know,
Can you about 5 minutes?
I need to-
5 minutes real quick.
I need to test it out for a few minutes.
what
Can
if
you
he
leave-
like forces you to watch him do it though? Like, yes, this is the dog.
like
for
he's
me.
like he's making eye contact
Alright,
with
if
you
he
when
can-
does it
if
again.
While
can-
he's doing it,
If he can force someone and lick a dog's ass all at the same time,
I would let him do it.
he's off the hook.
Exactly.
I can't imagine being in that situation as like an employee, like watching someone lick a dog's ass to be like, yo, that's the dog for me. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, whoa.
That's a thought for me. You gotta taste their ass.
Like,
are they compatible with me?
He's gonna create a Tinder for dogs. Swipe right, swipe left.
No,
Dogs pop
for
up.
It wouldn't be. It doesn't surprise me, man. People make some weird shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Match. Let's go on retriever. Meet you at this park. Never mind. I'm Smith from the park, so I'm gonna meet you at this pound.
Oh man, if only dogs can like hold phones and shit.
Wonder how many dogs he got away with doing
So
Right,
stupid,
all right.
Jamal.
before he got caught.
So
Like,
stupid.
I think it's genius.
That's hilarious, dude.
Is it better to be out of your comfort zone when it comes to trying new things?
Stuff like this, no, because your comfort zone is
But
what
it's-
makes you successful
but
in this
it's-
kind of industry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But doing other shit, yes.
Okay. Like I'm
Like-
talking about new shit can just be intimidating.
Like it can be, but it's sometimes nice. It makes for new shit, new life experiences.
What the hell? Something changed in the audio. I don't know what it was.
Oh, I backed up, but yeah,
Whoa.
Hello?
but yeah, dude, it's just life experiences, man. You have all these stories. Like life comes a bunch of memories.
Damn. And memories make makes us who we are, or is it not that good?
In a sense, yeah.
In a
for
sense,
sure.
yeah. Depending on what you did and stuff, like it's life changing.
Fuck yeah.
Like skydiving.
What's your most life-changing moment you can think of? First thing that comes to mind.
Cancer.
Something that changed it for damn
Camping?
sure. That could definitely do it.
Cancer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Camping?
For sure. I know. What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I mean there can be multiple events.
What about
though,
you?
So it's hard. I mean, one of them is one you're familiar with. And when I'm going way back now, but I used to go in the monkey bars, and obviously I didn't really wearing boxers, and this girl was underneath me, and she said she saw my little balls. then she wouldn't stop making fun of me. That's the beginning of it. I'm like, damn, these things maybe are a little too loose. You can see everything exposed and everything if you're under me, you know what I mean? Or if I trip down, it'll come off the side of my pants. Y'all never dealt with that before? That shit just pops out the side of your fucking shit when you fall down. Man, fuck it. That shit can terrify somebody, including myself. Then you guys know the story because I say it all the time because it was a life-changing event to a point where I always tell you. This is when I went to LA. I don't know what recreational center I went to, but I was playing basketball in a place I'd never been to. Yeah, it's starting to remember the story now, huh? And dude, I never met none of these people. I just wanted to play basketball like with new people as strangers, and so I go. I waited like 30 minutes to be able to get into a game because it was fucking packed. There's a lot of people on the benches waiting for a game and shit. I actually had to check in in order to play. So I checked in. They finally called me up, man. So this game is serious. Like people are taking this shit seriously, and I was not expecting it to be this packed and just fucking like eyes everywhere. So I'm over there, you know. I feel like I have to prove myself to these people. I don't know. Don't you feel like you have to try extra hard for newer people?
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know, so I was like just trying to leave a good impression. Like, oh shit, you know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm playing hard as fuck. Yo, I steal this ball from this man like 5 minutes within the game. I stole it, right? And I'm running in to go for that layup. Doom, man. I jumped in while I was in midair to go for that layup. I fucking had like an air fart. It was like, you know where it doesn't make a sound. It was like,
Yeah.
Well, as that happened, a fucking shitball came out of my ass, went right past my fucking briefs, right into the basketball court. That shit started bouncing, bro, like it was a basketball itself. And people started fucking dead silence. And I'm talking about there was a crowd, bro. Like there's people watching us play. You know what I mean? I know someone saw my shit come out of my ass, bro. You know what I mean? Like I know someone saw that. So to make things worse, that it was bouncing. Homeboy wasn't really paying attention to what was happening on the other team and actually stepped on the shit. So homeboy stepped on the shit, which actually helped me out because it gave me the opportunity to be like, yeah, I don't see where it went. And then I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me go get a fountain drink out there real quick. I went to that fountain drink. I didn't go back. I left. I never been back to that place ever again. And then in that moment in time, I'm like, you know what? Fuck briefs. This is fucking embarrassing. There you go. End of the story.
Oh, that needs to be on the podcast.
That was great. That's awesome.
Did you guys ever hear? I think it was either a tweet or a meme or something or a story. Like some guy was playing basketball and like a McDouble fell out of his basketball shorts onto the court, and everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
We never.
And there's just a
never heard of that.
McDouble laying on the basketball
What the hell?
court.
So like the guy from Longest Yard. Is that
Yeah,
Terry
right,
Crews?
yeah.
So Mike Tyson's comeback though. Thoughts on that, guys?
That'd be pretty awesome, man. That'll be. How old is he now?
I think like 53. I think.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Come back and box.
Do you think he has the stamina to do like a full like 12 rounds?
See, I think that's the question,
yeah.
you know, because, you know, you see the training videos and he's still got it, the intensity, the speed, actually, especially for his age. But incredible, man, you know, and just he looks good as well, his shit, you know. But yeah, that's the question though. Like, does he have the stamina? You know. But of course, like in a charity boxing match, I think you know it's like less time.
It might
rounds.
not go 12 rounds.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They'll probably make it like a maybe 8-round fight,
Yeah.
9-round fight.
Yeah, because 12 is just for championship.
Yeah,
fights.
exactly.
Yeah.
I even heard like maybe 5 rounds or something.
Oh, really?
But,
Yeah. But I wonder if they're both going to go for knockouts or are they going to treat it like a charity fight?
Exactly. Yeah.
Are they both going to go in there and try to
knock each other's heads off and
Bro.
stuff? Yeah.
How
I
do you
just
have a
know-
charity
I
fight?
could see Vander come out because, I mean, yeah, we see all the videos of Tyson, Vander's not posting videos.
Yeah, he did. I think he posted a video.
Did he?
He looks decently good, but then there's a controversy though where a behind-the-scenes video came out of someone recording him on set, and it looks different than the video. So he doesn't look bad. It's just like he's a little more sluggish, a little more slow. But I mean, I don't want to judge that what his potential performance could be. But yeah, he's cool with fighting Tyson, right? It's just not set yet, right?
Yeah, I could see Vander come. I could see Vander come with a vengeance. I mean, Tyson bit his fucking ear off.
No, be a good trilogy fight, yeah, for sure. It's 1-1, right?
Yeah, 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get how Tyson does that with the mouthpiece. Just bites your ear off with the rubber mouthpiece. Like, that is a bite, bro. Like, you had to have really been trying to bite this man's ear off. Like, you watch the video, it is cringing.
Doesn't he do it twice?
No, dude.
I think so.
Right?
I feel like he did do it.
Twice, and then or attempted or something
it.
like that. Yeah, he went for like the second one, and Vander just fucking started jumping up and down.
He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah,
bro.
But apparently, though, yeah, I guess Vander like kept headbutting him, and I think that's why Tyson got mad. Yeah.
Okay. Did
it wasn't
Vander
random.
Get the ear sewed back on, or
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think so.
It was just. It was just a little piece. It was just a small piece.
It was like a chunk from the top of his ear.
Oh, that was the bottom.
No, it was
top.
the top,
Oh, okay.
or like the middle, like right there.
Oh, okay.
And like you could see because they go in for the hug, and Tyson just
Yeah.
boom.
I mean, it makes sense though because of course, obviously it'd be sharper if if it was just his teeth and not the mouthpiece. But your jaws are really strong.
But
if you were like because when you eat a sandwich, it doesn't seem like you're just biting hard at all. But if you bite your finger on accident, shit's hard, dude.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know if this is 100% true, but I did hear that tearing your ear off is as easy as opening a bag of potato chips, but your brain won't let you.
I heard that. Yeah, like a piece of paper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
makes sense?
It really does.
Crazy
Honestly.
to think about. I don't know if you guys ever try this to pinch like your earlobe as hard as you can. You won't even feel it. You can legit pinch your earlobe as hard as you can. You won't even feel it. So I'm wondering, when he felt pain was probably when he actually went through his fucking ear. You know what I mean?
I kind of feel it.
You feel pressure, but not necessarily pain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which is, you can really pinch it as hard as you can.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna try that, but I feel like I would.
Don't use
kinda...
your nail, pressure point it.
Yeah, I know. I feel like if I went even if I held it tighter, I feel like it would kind of hurt though.
Let's go get our ears pierced and find out.
I know, for real. But yeah, it would make sense though because your earlobe is what, like cartilage.
Yeah, it's just like tissue and cartilage, isn't
Yeah,
it? Just all right there.
But yeah, so I'm interested to see who's gonna fight him. Apparently, because it is on, he's gonna fight regardless. It's just a matter of who. Tito Ortiz has come out and wanted to fight him, and
who in his age group
would
is
dare
able to with his is it Holyfield, right?
what?
Holyfield, yeah.
He's the only really person I feel like he's just as good of shape.
Yeah,
in his
exactly.
age to fight with Mike Tyson.
It'd be a fair fight.
That
Yeah,
would be the best fight to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
And they have a history. You know what I mean?
Because Tyson Fury, he came out and said he liked to box Tyson, and it's like, no discredit to Tyson, but it's like, that wouldn't be a fair fight.
How old is Fury?
Probably like late 30s.
Oh,
early
yeah,
30s
yeah.
or whatever.
I think he'd whoop Tyson.
Yeah,
Oh, no, for sure.
He'd whoop Tyson's
He
ass.
would, exactly.
And if he whooped Tyson's ass, he can't even go and say I beat Tyson.
Exactly.
No.
It's a lose-lose.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah. You can't promote that.
Exactly.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would love to see Tyson in his prime versus Fury now, though.
Yes.
Man.
There's much respect for
Mike
each of
Tyson's
them.
kind of an idol. You know what I mean? Like
To everybody.
Dude, everybody loves him, dude.
Oh, bro.
And dude, what's so I think wonderful and just beautiful in general is the fact that you saw him back then. When he was young, he was hungry, but he was raw and he was just disrespectful in a sense. If you said one wrong thing to him, or if you doing interviews when he's on the news live, cussing at the interviewers because maybe they said something wrong and all that, even though they didn't say anything really too bad, but Tyson just went off, and so he had a bad rep of being like this savage, this animal and all that, and he changed.
I'll fuck you till you love me.
Yeah,
Yo, that
exactly,
shit
bro.
was funny as hell when
You know?
Tyson said
Yeah,
that, dude.
bro.
He went the fuck off on that reporter,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
And Tyson said recently that he was reluctant to get himself back into the shape that he's in now because he said it feeds his ego, and that was what led him down a dark path.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tyson, he hates his ego.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised that he actually, is interested in the charity match and all that, and getting back into it, because for years after his boxing career, obviously, in his woke stage when he started really just being very spiritual and just changing just overall, drastically. and just being vulnerable, wearing his heart on his sleeve, and just he doesn't like to look in the mirror and see what he was.
And I'm sure he looks back at that, looking out like the old video clips that he has, and might be like, damn, I can't believe I was talking in that way. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Oh no, for sure.
And the drugs he did in between fights.
That's true.
Yeah, like when it's training camp and ready to fight, he's preparing for that fight. But when that fight's over, he was on another level, man.
Exactly.
Because you got to think about it, he was like 19 years old winning the belt. I think he was the youngest champion.
Yeah, he still is, I believe. Yeah. But yeah, he didn't have a good upbringing. Bad people around him, especially. What's the guy's name that like fucked him? Not sexually, but like money wise. His trainer, Don King. Was that him?
Don King.
Yeah,
I didn't know Don King fucked him like that.
Yeah, dude. And so it's like I guess it's like a known thing, but and I think they still have a grudge nowadays. I'm not talking to you.
Y'all remember getting the Mike Tyson pay-per-views and you get up and make some popcorn and it's over,
dude. Literally, it's so funny. Last week, my dad was talking about that. He was watching, I think, like one of the biggest fights back then. Maybe it's a Lennox Lewis fight. I don't fucking know.
I remember that one. But Lennox Lewis won that one.
Okay, yeah. And so this is another one. I forgot who it was. I wish I knew. But yeah, they ordered the fucking fight, $50, maybe even more back then. I don't know.
It was like 100 back then, bro. When Tyson was Tyson, bro, it was like 130, 150, bro.
And so they're just watching the whole pay-per-view and all that. And then right when the Tyson fight starts, my dad's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the kitchen real quick." He comes back, fight's over. True story. And you hear multiple accounts of that shit. Tyson was an animal.
Bro, that's how it was with the McGregor and Cowboy fight, man.
Yeah.
Literally, I just popped open a beer, bro, and McGregor's already throwing these elbows and knocked him out like instantly.
Well, he got him with the shoulders.
Or the shoulder. I mean, not elbows.
That threw it off completely.
Bro, man. I mean, like, those fights are cool, but at the same time, you're like, fuck, I just paid so much money for this.
Exactly
right. But we're still talking about it, and it's a memory.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because, dude,
worth the money.
It is kind of cool seeing someone knock someone out that quick.
Exactly.
It's that way too, man.
Yeah,
that way exactly. Donald did not expect that at all.
Oh, he even
everyone that clenches up, you don't expect a fucking shoulder to break your nose.
Which I don't get, because
you would think they would have done that.
I would think that's already been done.
Yeah, right.
Like when someone's clenched, you would think one fighter out of all the years, someone would just start throwing shoulders.
Yeah, exactly.
You would think.
Yeah,
but I'm surprised that was the first time.
Maybe they have. Maybe that was just like the first,
like big
being obsessive about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Knocking someone out doing it.
With Conor doing it, it's probably like a. Because Conor's never done that. Other fighters might have, but because it's Conor, it's more hype about it now, I feel. But
speaking of Dana White, have you guys heard about a private island that he was pursuing?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
So I was going to ask you, any update with that? I thought it was like he is definitely setting it up. I don't know if they.
I think it kind of depends on this virus thing.
Yeah,
I think it's coming to an end, at least in the northern hemisphere.
What, the virus?
The virus is kind of. I mean, there have been a lot more cases, and a lot of people are talking about all these protests. Will it spike the number of cases?
See, honestly, the way I feel with how close everyone is right now with the protests and everything, if the virus doesn't do anything like the next week, I think it's pretty done.
I know, exactly. And it's so funny because the whole U.S. has forgotten about the virus right now.
Right. I know, it's fucking crazy. It went from lockdown, no one touching anyone, to everyone on top of each other. You might as well just have concerts and shit happening
exactly,
again.
right?
You might as well.
You might as well, bro. Let's open up the clubs.
It's amazing how the news cycle just controls everyone's thoughts.
It didn't go to slowly going back. It went straight from no one touch anyone to everyone on top of everyone. It's like, what the fuck just happened? Like, this took a crazy turn. Like, no one is 6 feet apart now.
Right, and granted, it is mostly young people that are out there protesting, I would say.
Yeah.
But with the coronavirus, they could easily spread that to anyone. So
yeah.
Sorry, bro.
That's all right.
But yeah. So like I said, if the virus doesn't hit like all those people like next week, I think it's pretty done.
Obviously, we hope that's the case, man.
Yeah.
Everyone would like for things to go back to how they used to be.
This is like a weird this is a weird way to test the virus.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
exactly. To see if it really is done, like
an indirect, accidental way to test it.
Yeah.
No. Besides that though, I just feel like, and we won't go too much off, on a tangent about the virus and all. There's a lot of things that could be said, but all in all, I feel like it's gradually getting better, though. You know, they're starting to open up little by little and all that, and yeah, I think things won't go back to the to normal, like normal soon. But I just said repeated two words. But yeah, absolutely, no, for sure.
Well, do you guys want to talk about the NBA and what they're doing to come back?
Oh, I heard, yeah.
They're going to Florida, right?
They're going to play the rest of the season in Florida.
Oh, okay.
It's going to start July 31st, they're pretty sure. And there's going to be, instead of just the 16 playoff teams, they're going to add an additional 8 teams. No.
Additional?
16, no. Besides the 16 playoff teams that would normally be in the playoffs, there's going to be 22 teams. So that would be 3 more in each conference.
Yeah, so
wow.
I figured they would want to shorten it, no? I don't know. I'm not too knowledgeable about that, so I don't know.
Here's my thing about that. So they're gonna do these games. They're gonna do the remainder of the season, right? And then they're gonna do the playoffs. And are the playoffs still gonna be 7-game series?
I don't know. That I don't know.
So if they're gonna be but let's say they are 7-game series, then you go, because the playoffs usually last a couple months. The playoffs and the finals, they usually last a few months.
Yeah. Right.
So after all of that, you go straight into the next season?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I figured it would overlap.
I believe...
Because the next season starts in October.
Unless they push that back, too.
I don't think it's going to, because they did say the playoffs will end in October. And so that tells me if it's starting July 31st, I don't think they'll sacrifice the full NBA playoffs. That's where they make the most of their money.
Yeah.
That's where they make a lot of money. So I think they will do the full 4 7-round series.
Wow.
And end in October. And then, like you said, they've got to give them some kind of break before the next season.
Unless this is their break.
Yeah.
This was kind of their break.
Because this is the length of an off season for them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they could potentially end the playoffs in early October and then give them a 3-week break, and they normally start near the end of October is when the NBA season starts.
They may not have the Vegas League this year.
Oh yeah, Summer League is not happening.
Summer League.
Summer
Vegas League's probably not going to happen.
Which might be a disadvantage for some of the rookies coming in.
For sure. But they might have to start end of October and go straight into next season.
Unless they delay the next season as well, but that would throw everything off, though, for the future.
Exactly. So you got to kind of go into the next season so you don't throw off the next season.
But it's also, the players do need rest. And like you said, if this is their break, though, it still wouldn't be fair, though, if the season ends and they have to go back again and play the whole full season.
Right, because that's
after winning the playoffs, after putting in so much work.
That's an 82-game season plus 16 more games.
Dude, yeah,
and that's just teams that didn't make the playoffs. So now you're adding the teams who make the playoffs and go to the finals.
Exactly.
That'll make you not want to go to the finals if you have to start season 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Not all the teams in the NBA are even going to finish the rest of their season. Only 22 teams.
So it's only 22 teams finishing their season.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much of a season they're going to finish, but it's only 22 teams that are going to report to Orlando.
Come up with the 22 teams to play.
It was all money. I read they had to have a certain amount of teams so that enough of a proportion of the salaries in the league would get paid. Okay. It's all about money, of course.
Yeah.
But as far as just think about, what are the NBA playoffs going to be like, all at neutral sites and with no fans? It's going to be so strange.
Oh no, for sure. Even with even like with wrestling right now,
wrestling is weird to watch.
Weird without it. Yeah, it kind of takes away, honestly. All sports without an audience takes away from it.
You can really see how bad their acting is.
Yeah, it's more so. It's granted, some are good actors, some aren't. But the ones that aren't that good, it just highlights it even more, because without the fan reactions and all that, it's just silent.
And none of the "you suck," none of those chants going on,
or just anything throughout the match. Yeah, no audience pops or cheers and all that. It's just kind of silent. Although they have started getting some people.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that last time.
It's interesting. I'm a big soccer fan. For maybe you guys don't know, I think Dameon.
Yeah.
knows.
Oh yeah.
But I'm a big soccer fan, and the German league is the first major league. It's already started back, but with no fans. And for some broadcasts, they are playing the normal sounds of those fans, and it really, for me, helps you watching the game.
Wow.
The energy's there.
Exactly.
And they they do reactions with certain things that happen.
Yeah,
and it
that's
sounds
true,
like
though.
it's real fans reacting.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Wow.
I mean, I don't think they'll do that with the NBA because
sound bites are not a bad idea.
Yeah,
though.
exactly.
but they could do that for the playoffs.
Yeah, no, for sure. Same thing with NFL. Same thing. They're gonna add in the audience sound bites, but also I heard that they're gonna create visuals too. I don't know how they're gonna do that. I don't know what they mean by that because if you're doing a live render of a fake audience live,
Yeah.
how do you do that though? You know. So I don't know what the deal is, but I got to read more of the story.
This isn't completely similar, but to an extent though, the way they add that yellow line in on the field for the first down,
Kind of like that, yeah.
So
You're right.
They might be. They have some kind of way.
No, for
technology's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is far less complicated though than
Well,
20,000.
yeah. It is a lot less complicated.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying they can.
Yeah, no, for sure. They had some way to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's different than like say, you take the video home, edit the crowd in, and then post it on YouTube.
Right.
But when it's
This is
live,
live,
dude,
yeah.
But I'm sure they have the technology to do
Or
it.
they might do a long. They might maybe start They might have them start live earlier and have a long delay on it.
What do you mean live?
Like the games might start early, but it won't get televised till 1, like usually.
Oh, okay.
So
And
they
then
could do that to where
they have enough time to
where they can play the first half. You put the fans in, and then,
okay, yeah,
and then
okay.
the
So they have more time to
and then,
edit
and
in.
then they play the first half on TV with
Yeah.
But won't so much info eventually
Be leaked. Yeah,
about
you're right.
the game? I
If
think
no
they're
one,
gonna-
if no one's there, yeah,
if
you're
no
right.
one's there,
well, so
who's gonna?
people are there. It still takes a pretty good size staff at an arena to run an NBA.
That's
or any
yeah.
professional
But
game.
you just have to have their trust and word that they're not going to be having their phones out or anything like
Yeah,
that, But
I think it's going to be
so hard.
live. I think it's still going to be
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
And I think no fans live. And the NBA, I don't know how they're going to do if they do the crowd noise over it. But if not, the positive thing, you'll hear all the communication going on the
That's
court.
true, though.
And that,
You just hear squeaky shoes, man.
oh man, I know people that they're not big sports fans for the NBA, but they don't like it because of the noise from the shoes anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So imagine the squeaky. It's a good point. All the squeaky shoe noise.
I know. Right.
Unless they turn down the mics near court side. or
Yeah,
something,
maybe
you know
they
what I mean?
should.
Yeah.
But then you couldn't hear the players. Maybe
Oh, that's true,
that's gonna be interesting. That could be really annoying, man.
You might be able to hear all the shit talking.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have to censor all that.
They're gonna have to They're gonna do a lot of censoring.
Yeah.
Those dudes talk shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear F-bombs occasionally anyway.
Ron Artest can't jump in the crowd and punch a fan.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Imagine they've got the fake crowd and they do a fake crowd
Fake
player
brawl.
brawl. Malice in the Palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they could have basic chants like defense, like they always have. And,
Defense. Yeah, exactly.
The chance, yeah.
but there's not too many chants in the NBA.
No.
No, it's just screaming.
Yeah, it's just various. Like,
And baseball starts back, 4th of July?
baseball won't be much of a difference. without
Baseball
the
won't be
crowd.
much. Baseball and
know.
golf are safe.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. No
Absolutely,
disrespect,
golf
but-
safe.
Yeah, golf is 100%
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah, I feel like, going back to NBA, I feel like that's just, especially without the fans, it looks like a practice. It looks like just, regular day of practice.
like a pickup game.
A
at
pickup
the gym.
scrimmage,
It's,
yeah, uh-huh.
It's gonna be so. I mean, the NBA Finals with no fans.
Exactly.
But I mean, you go from sports, but besides sports and all that, think about talk shows.
Talk shows as well.
Think about
SNL.
Yes,
and all
SNL
that.
coming back, Jimmy Kimmel coming back, the sitcoms that actually do in front of a live audience. Like I'm sure the sitcoms they can edit the
in,
laughs
exactly.
in, but SNL and stuff's live and stuff too.
Yeah, I don't really watch SNL too much, but I watch highlights of it lately, and they're all it's all webcam.
Yeah, it's all what
They
I
all-
saw
yeah.
Pete Davidson do some stuff at home.
Yeah. That's just weird.
Speaking of that, have you heard some of his rap songs he's been coming out with?
Are
Pete
they good? Are
Davidson.
they funny?
He's been coming out with music videos and stuff.
Oh, really? Oh.
They are so funny. He has one with Adam Sandler.
Oh, okay, wow.
It's called Stuck at Home.
Oh, okay.
And it is hilarious.
Yeah,
It is
I'll
pretty
check that
good.
out. That's awesome, dude. Yeah.
And then he has a song making fun of Drake. And it's fucking hilarious, dude. Pete Davidson's not a bad rapper. That's my idol, though. I love Pete Davidson.
Yeah, I
He's
know
got
he's a
a
good
movie
dude.
coming out.
I can't wait till that Style Now movie. Did y'all see
Adolescence or whatever?
yes.
Big Time
Did you see
not
it?
yet. I heard it was good though.
Such a good movie, bro. And then MGK was really good in it too.
Oh yeah, no, I heard.
But no, it was a great movie. Pete Davidson was really cool in it.
Yeah.
You could really see kind of a serious role, but it's still Pete Davidson. But
because I know in this King of Staten Island, his dad is a major part of the storyline.
Yeah.
Was his dad also a major part of the storyline in Big Time Adolescence?
No.
He didn't talk about it like his.
No.
Oh, okay.
no,
Okay.
yeah. And then King of Staten Island. I think it's very cool that Bill Burr's in that.
Yeah, that's true.
I love Bill Burr.
for
That's
sure.
one of the best comedians, man.
Yeah,
Bill Burr.
I got into him into the last like 5 years or like a few years.
Right. When I got into comedy, that was definitely one person I started watching.
Yeah.
Bill Burr's and Joe Rogan even, man. I just started watching his stand up.
Yeah.
His stand up's fucking funny.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
Rogan?
Yeah. Rogan's is not bad.
Which one did you watch?
I watched them both. I watched the two on Netflix.
I must say I'd like Rogan better podcasting, way better podcasting than his stand up. For me, his stand up, he's just yelling a lot for me. But
yeah.
I guess that's just his style. I didn't give him a fair chance, but
Yeah, there's aspects with comedians and all that do better in regard, like to say, like you said, podcasting and all that. Like Chris D'Elia, his stand-up's decent, but his podcast's so
He does
much
too
better.
many impersonations on
Yeah,
stand up,
and it's like, and
he's a hit or miss jokes for me.
exactly, yeah. But like podcast, dude, he is so naturally funny. I'm like my abs hurt sometimes from laughing at him. I'm like, damn, you should incorporate some of this material somehow into your stand-up. But ironically, because like when he's doing it off the top, it's funny how that natural wit just comes out. But whenever you're actually working on something, it doesn't come out the way that you want it sometimes. You know.
Agreed.
yeah, he was very funny on the recent podcast with Rogan.
That one was
D'Elia.
funny. When
I only saw clips of it.
where he was talking about getting his dog out of the celebrity neighbor's yard.
Yeah,
That shit was funny as hell,
Yeah.
bro. Yo.
And he was ripping on Brian Callen a lot.
Yeah.
And then Brian Callen happens to show up. I don't know if that was planned or not, but
That was
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, and Chris D'Elia was on the Fire and the Kid a bunch. Chris D'Elia's new special wasn't bad, but the one joke he really stretched on about the baby growl. Did y'all see the new special? Oh, well, the new special, he had like this one joke that he really stretched on.
Like in a bad way or good way?
Like he just thought it was gonna be the major joke and
Oh,
kind of really emphasize on this joke. But then when the punchline hit, for me personally, I didn't think it was that funny.
Yeah.
But he really emphasized on this joke, thinking it was gonna be
gonna hit well.
But I mean, it did hit well for the crowd. Just me personally, I didn't think it was that funny.
Yeah.
Like I said, Chris D'Elia is a hit or miss for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there's a lot of comedians though. Like Martin Lawrence, to me personally, I think he's a way better actor. His comedy, man.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I can't watch Martin Lawrence, man, as a comedian.
What about Chris Tucker?
Chris Tucker? He has some fucking good comedy bits.
I laughed my ass off with Chris Tucker.
Bro, Chris Tucker. But with Chris Tucker, what makes him a good comedian is his voice.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That squeaky voice, like he has his bill collector joke that was just fucking hilarious, dude. Talking about Wesley Snipes and how he took tax advice from Wesley Snipes and all that stuff. It was so funny. He's like, man, he was talking about Wesley Snipes, and he's like, man, I don't pay taxes. I'm fucking Blade. Blade doesn't pay taxes. It's just fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, he had some funny ass facial reactions too, especially with his eyes, bro.
Yeah.
He gets into it.
Yeah,
big
Chris
part.
Tucker is an underrated comedian to me.
Yeah.
He's a good actor, but he's an underrated comedian.
Yeah, no, for sure. Cause I don't even listen to him a lot, but I still
Watch
see
his
him.
Netflix special, bro. That was one of the first Netflix comedy specials
Oh, really?
too. Was
Okay.
Chris Tucker's. And I think he did it at the Fox here in
Oh, wow,
Atlanta.
okay.
Yeah,
Did Adam Sandler did some stand up, didn't he? Or still?
That was pretty
100%
good, yeah.
fresh. It wasn't just stand up. It was just a comedy thing.
Yeah, exactly. It was just different
was-
things. You know,
he
it
did
got-
songs. he
Yeah,
did
it got a little sad. Yeah.
the Chris Farley tribute.
Oh man, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there's actually actors that actually done stand up pretty commonly, or
Wait, who? What?
What?
like just actors in general. There's a lot of them that done stand up. You know.
Yeah, no, I'm
comedy.
sure that they use the platform of stand up to transition to acting, or vice versa. I don't know, but
I think I've seen it both ways. I'm just not
Yeah.
sure of all the names.
yeah. But yeah, no, a lot of them, they start out comedians, and then obviously they have good comedic timing, and are able to essentially act. And yeah, kind of introduces them. They had that platform to go on to better things. So they say, but yeah.
Yeah, guys.
All right, guys. Well, I think we hit the time. Thank you guys for joining us, and yeah, we can't wait to talk to you guys again soon. So tune in next time, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace and love.
Good stuff.